Morning, girls, and welcome back to the Time Tayto show. I am as excited as Beck looks in this picture. Let's get into this, guys.
Rarity Gray.
Oh, fantastic. We're coming here. We're going to have some fucking magic mushrooms. We're going to trip some balls. It's our first time meeting and date. Is it your first time meeting and having a date? Or are you going to talk about your first time meeting and then also have a date? Grammatically, I'm not sure where we're going here.
Oh, she's in the bag.
Oh my god!
Look, right here.
Oh my god! I'm so glad you couldn't possibly pick up your camera and show us as well. I'm glad we're included.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Let's
Okay,
go.
so this is our first story time together.
Oh my god, really? I don't believe you, because I'm sure you said like bunch of random stories before. Our first time meeting and date, like, you already did this in the girlfriend challenge, like, and I've only been watching, like, imagine if you're like someone who'd been watching, because okay, say that because like majority of my audience probably did actually watch them from the beginning, but like, okay, you've been watching them since the beginning. I'm sure you've heard these things before, because I've only been watching them for, in their world, a month, and they've been together 7 to 8 months now at this point. I have already heard the story of the first time they met during the girlfriend challenge, where they did the questions back and forth, where they went out for dinner. Both of them were quite shy. Amber thought that fucking Beck was going to be fat or something like that as well. Neither of them wanted to eat because they were both shy and nervous, and neither of them barely spoke. And then they went and saw a movie, and they saw Get Out. See, it's all up in here. It's the encyclopedia, or as I like to call it, the Infatlopedia, because I remember fat people information particularly well. I don't know why. But then they went, and then they were hungry after the cinema, and they actually went and got something to eat, which in my opinion means they ate 3 times that day. And then they hung out, and they chatted in the car for hours, and oh my god, so romantic.
And this is going to be the story time of our first date, which is actually the
So
first
exciting.
time we ever met. First of all, how we met, a lot of people ask this question, is she saw one of my YouTube videos.
I saw a Rose and
I
Rose.
was about to say, maybe, oh my god, are we going to go into the explanation of which fucking video you're watching? You did this during the girlfriend thing as well. I don't remember what they're called, because I remember saying their name was weird.
Video first.
I don't remember
and
who
it
that
was
was.
Smash or Pass, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I just started, exploring.
You remember the
and
exact
scrolled
video?
Down, and I was like,
Weirdos?
who's this? Amberlynn Reed, Smash or Pass. Huh, let's click on it. So
I don't remember, like, imagine remembering the very first video. Actually, do any of you guys, not the farm engagement or anything like that, but do any of you guys remember the first Amberlynn Reed video that you guys saw? I don't. What was the first video I ever saw of Amberlynn Reed? That wasn't like a documentary or like Mad at the Internet or someone talking about her or like a hater talking about her. I'm trying to think what the first video was. I honestly think the first video I ever saw of Amber where I sat down and watched on her channel was that time when she took herself to A&E and she claimed that her like cannula fell out and like blood was everywhere, and for proof she showed like she'd text her mom, and like it was something like that, and it was her sitting outside the hospital still with like the wee patches stuck on her as like proof that she had been there. It was the time when she like claimed that she had a collapsed lung / pneumonia / a pulled muscle and just kept changing it back and forth. It was in like, I think it was like October 2022. I think it was October 2022. I think it was the first ever video of Amberlynn's I saw, because I was starting to get into Gorlworld around then, and then I made my channel in like late January 2023.
I start watching it, and I'm just like, I don't know any of these people that she's talking about. They're mainly all YouTubers, weren't they?
Mainly.
And I did not know any of them. I was like, okay, so I started scrolling down to the comments just to see if anybody would elaborate on who these people were, and the comments were bad.
Yep.
They were so mean.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, this girl is probably going to kill herself.
We're literally going step by step. This is like they're working off a script, because she is saying the exact, like literally word for word. And I know most people say that, oh my god, that must mean it's so real. But it sounds like you're working on the script, because it sounds so like the same over and over, whilst Amber just sits here with this plastered on smile the whole
She
time.
always says that. Like, no, not gonna happen.
Yeah,
They
she
were
does
so
always
freaking
say
mean,
that.
And I went to her Facebook and I'm like, you're beautiful, blah, blah, blah.
That's it. Amber like, well, shit talk. Fucking Beck's like putting makeup on. Look at the bags under her eyes. Look at the dark fucking rings under her eyes. She can't talk shit about Beck's eye makeup.
You guys know what was said because it was leaked. My message to her was leaked.
Not by me.
Not by her.
Oh
She
my God.
messaged me back and we started texting, and we decided that we wanted to.
We started
My God, just let her speak.
Texting after a hot minute. Don't even. I didn't give her my number. I don't give my number out. If I give you my number,
It was pretty much messaging on Facebook.
Yeah, like if I give you my number, that means I trust you with it because some people are shady, So yeah, we messaged on Facebook for.
Except she gave her number out to like, remember like one of her many stories, like no one actually believes it, but like that was like the first day she was in Oklahoma when she did the move, and like apparently she gave it to some subscriber who came up to her in the Walmart or something like that. She gave them her phone number. Do you remember that? The fucking nonsense.
A while.
And then I got your number eventually.
And then we would text. And so finally we decided.
I like Amber is really trying to hammer in because like, everyone, I think, laughs at Amber even back then about how she moves on so quickly. She always needs a new caretaker. She's literally bouncing from one caretaker to the next. And I love here. She's really trying to hammer in. No, actually, it was ages. No, it took ages. It was ages. It was like, okay, but we're talking like, yeah, but it's ages. It's like, okay, calm down, Amber. I believe you entirely.
I want to say it was maybe like a month after just texting, we decided to meet in person. I was super nervous.
Me too.
I was dying. And
I don't like meeting new people anyway because that's just how I am.
It's not social.
I think the funniest situation of the whole thing is like my ex-girlfriend and her current girlfriend is who brought me to the date because this girl don't drive.
So that's whenever
it's not funny. It's like humiliating. I think humiliating is the word. Pathetic, maybe. Humiliating or pathetic. I'm going to go for one of those two. I would never acknowledge that. I love to see Beck's expression instantly drop the second Amber brought up like Destiny. The second she brought up Destiny. Like, that's humiliating. I needed my ex-girlfriend to drive me to my first date with my new girlfriend because I'm literally incapable of being an adult and functioning by myself.
I also met Destiny and Dana.
And this is also when she was only like, what was she claiming? Like 470 pounds or something like that. She claimed it was like 470 pounds, something like that.
Yeah. So hi, Destiny, Dana.
They just got was it Carter? It was one of the small ones.
Oh yeah, just got a dog, so that was kind of like an icebreaker. So the first time I ever saw this one, I thought she was gonna look completely different.
Wait, oh my God, the fucking Beck instantly looks sad again, waiting to be fucking called fat again. Wait, so like, you Destiny and what was Destiny's girlfriend called? I can't remember what Destiny's fucking girlfriend called. I also don't care. Destiny and Destiny's girlfriend also hung out and came and hung out and met. Like, why would you do that? Isn't it just like a drop off? Alright, see you later. Call me when you're ready to get picked up. Or Beck will drop you off home. Something like that. Why would they hang around and chat all? That would be so awkward. Like, imagine if you're sitting there. Like, and like, I don't know. I was about to explain from my point of view. Like, but it's like, imagine I'm sitting there and a girl arrives and there's a guy with her and it's like, oh, who's that? And it's like, oh, this is my ex-boyfriend. I live with him and he drove me here. It's like, what? Like, that would be like the instant, the quickest, like, oh no, that's kind of weird. I'm uncomfortable with that because I feel like I'm going to be dropping you off to your ex-boyfriend's house at the end of this. It just feels so weird. No, I don't like that.
I was
Shorter
happy.
and fatter, or was it taller and fatter?
No, baby.
Yep.
You were shorter and skinnier.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Shorter and skinny.
Is that... No, you said... No, that's the opposite of what you said. Because you originally said you thought was shorter and... You thought she would be shorter and fatter, and then Beck said, oh, so you thought I was going to be fatter? Well, I meant shorter and bigger, and then Beck rightly pointed out, well, if I'm shorter, then like bigger obviously means fatter. No, like you agreed last time that she was taller and skinnier than you thought. You've changed it already.
Skinnier,
So
because you thought I was going to be taller and fatter.
My first impression
You've
of her
changed it already.
was she was super cute though, and I love the beanie she was wearing, and she just looked like a cozy, like chillax person.
Yeah, that is me.
Yeah, that is me. Put up yourself there, Beck. Imagine like the only thing you first noticed was, I noticed that she was wearing a hat. It's like, wow. Love at first sight. Oh, she was wearing a beanie.
Usually, I saw Amberlynn and I was just like,
I really like to imagine Beck showed up dressed like this in this exact t-shirt. I really like that. I remember I was meeting a girl and she told me off in the first fucking text. She was just like make sure, because she knows, because I always wore like fucking sweatpants, and she goes like, because we were meeting that, she texted me the night before and it just said, remember to not wear sweatpants. Because I around the house I always wear sweatpants around, just because I'm very much like, I like to feel comfortable. But it was just like a late night text of remember to not wear sweatpants. And it's like, okay.
she's gorgeous. I mean, why is she always so No, I'm not. I don't like how I look. No, you look great.
She
and we
loves her. She is literally sitting here the entire time eye fucking herself in the viewfinder. I don't trust me, Beck. I think she knows that I think she thinks that she's attractive.
went to this Mexican restaurant.
That's where we met. Was the Mexican restaurant supposedly her favorite restaurant ever?
Yeah, it
Fantastic. How about you let her finish her sentence? How about we try that?
was my most favorite restaurant. And
The plan was
Oh my
to eat
god.
and see a movie. So it was really awkward at first because, as you guys know,
Who the fuck on a first date goes for Mexican? Mexican's kind of messy to eat. It can be a bit smelly. Like, why would you go Mexican as the first date kind of thing? You know? It wouldn't be my choice. Wouldn't be my choice. If I was going, I wouldn't be like, all right, let's get a boojum. Let's go get a boojum. Let's get a burrito as big as your fucking head. And you can watch me try and fit it and be dainty and put it in my fucking mouth.
no, I am a bigger girl, and that's already like an insecurity that I have. And
What,
I always have to ask for
eating?
a table, and I was super nervous. And what was really embarrassing is
But Beck's also big. I'm pretty sure Beck would also ask for a table.
they actually brought us to a booth first, remember? And I told them, no, actually, I need a table. And that was embarrassing because it was
Well,
the
that
first time I'm
sucks.
meeting Becky, and I'm like, this girl's gonna hate me. I'm
As a waiter or serving staff or something like that, wouldn't you look at these two coming in here and go like, okay, this is a table couple right here. This is a table couple, and a second round of food kind of couple.
extra, but so we sat down and the conversation was okay. We made a joke about me making a YouTube video dancing to like salsa music naked, pouring salsa on my body.
I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to think of any of that. And yes, I did get a mental image. I hope all you did too, because I don't like to suffer alone. Imagine, like Amber, I'm so shy and so dainty. Now let me tell you in depth about how I'm going to make a video on YouTube naked pouring salsa onto myself. Fucking like Beck's PTSD ass face. I imagine that's real, because like she's turning around smirking. Like I think she likes to make Beck uncomfortable, because she is smirking. She is enjoying making Beck feel like this.
Remember that?
yes.
So that kind of
Yep.
broke some ice.
Did it?
And
I
then
broke some fucking minds in my audience. Thank you very much for that.
and I felt better when she actually told me that I'm prettier in person. So I was like, oh,
Oh my god!
also,
I like that I knew she was a liar. Beck doesn't seem happy at all during this video. It just seems so awkward. Like every time Amber isn't looking at her, she is sitting with this expression. And then anytime Amber looks like, yeah. And it's just so weird.
what else helped is her
They-
saying, she's like, I don't know why people hate you because you just seem really nice and stuff. And I was just like, oh, thanks too.
Well,
Like,
I would think so.
she was
Stupid.
rolling out some of the compliments, helping my self-esteem for sure.
But I was still really nervous.
I don't think your self-esteem needs fucking any help. Your self-esteem is what I would like to describe as unwarranted.
we had a hard time with eye contact.
We did. I played with a
Awkward.
straw wrapper. I took maybe 2 bites, but I played with a straw wrapper like the whole time, fidgeting with my fingers because I was so nervous.
I really just can't imagine that Amber didn't just fucking eat both her portion and also Beck's portion.
barely ate, and people were like, I hardly believe that. Okay.
I don't.
Take it to the fact that you're super nervous and you don't like eating in front of people.
When I am
What? Like, maybe you. Okay, maybe you, I'd believe that. Maybe you don't like eating in front of people. Maybe. Amber certainly does not have that issue, since she's a professional mukbanger who films herself eating as a job, often in public. So I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure Amber wasn't like, I'm just so nervous, I'm just so scared of eating in front of myself. I don't buy it whatsoever.
like the highest nervousness I could ever
I don't
be,
buy
which
it.
is normally when people around me are like hardcore arguing, or when I'm on a first date, or like if a tornado's about to blow through the house. Those are like the times when I get the most nervous, and this was one of those times, and I could not eat at all.
Wow, sure. Firstly, I just don't buy it. You definitely seem like someone who probably eats when you're nervous, especially like because her idea of like her binging, you know, her whole binging disorder thing was due to her like trauma. That was her way of dealing with trauma. So like you trying to say, oh well, something bad is happening, or something like, you know, nervous or anxious is happening, I don't eat. It's like, well, that it was your coping mechanism. So it feels like it's probably the time when you would eat the most. But I'm not a psychologist here, but I just don't really buy it. This is really this is so dry, because it's not like funny or interesting or anything like that. You're just in like, oh fuck, we're nearly a third the way through this introduction story of the first time these two met.
So the food was barely touched.
Sure, bro. I don't believe
And
that.
then, you know, we had some good conversation. I feel like it was
Did
pretty decent. I did a little bit better than I thought I would.
Even though we were super nervous, we're still able to talk.
That's the thing I was about to say. You can at one point say, oh, we're super nervous. We could barely even touch our foot because we're so nervous. Even though Amber is talking about filming herself naked, pouring salsa on herself. It's like, these don't match up. Oh, but we also had really good conversation, and we really hit it off, and we were flirting away with each other and talking about how pretty each other were. Oh, we really hit it off, but we were also really nervous. It's like, it doesn't match, you know? It's like, I feel if you were there on a date, you know, because we've all had awkward first dates before. You go out and you sit there and you're kind of just chatting, and you make a joke or something like that, and the person's like, yeah. And then you notice it go quiet, and you're just like, oh God. And you know when you're forcing the conversation, because every single time you do something and it goes quiet again afterwards, you notice it. So that's where the nervousness comes in on like a first date, when it's just like the very first time, you know, right at the start of the date, or any time it starts to drop like that. But you can't argue the point. Oh, we've really instantly hit it off. We're joking and we're talking about me being naked, and we're complimenting each other and talking about YouTube and talking about how nice each other are. All just constantly, and you're really getting back and forth there. But you're also really nervous. The two of them don't make sense to me together.
Yeah. And then we had to get in her car. And this is another fat girl problem. Before meeting her in person, I asked her what kind of car do you have, because I want to know.
Probably fat guy problem as well.
If I'm gonna fit in this bitch. I'm very, like, I fit in cars, like, let's get real. But it's like an insecurity. Again, it's another thing that I have to worry about. So she said that her car sucks, it's not good, So I was super nervous to get in the car. I fit fine, but
you girl?
Still, the whole situation was super nervous.
Goop's here now.
Was super
Goop's finally given up. She's just come over and she's like, Dad, I think we're done for the night. And I'm just looking at the clock going, yeah, I think we're done. Once we finish this video, I think we're done for the night. We can go for our wee doodle.
Nerve-wracking.
Good girl.
But we were actually going to drive to the movie theater, so that's what we
Fantastic.
did. Everything went smoothly there, and then we got inside of the movies.
Oh my God. And I couldn't fit in the seat or something. It's just, this one's very dry, isn't it? Like, what? We're at 1.25. Like, I just had to feel like I had to check, because I can't believe we're going this slowly through this.
Okay, whenever it comes to first dates, I'm very old-fashioned. This one,
I'm gonna be honest. I thought this girl did not want anything to do with me, because I remember distinctly, we're about to get a little personal here, some of the conversations we would have before we met. By the way, we did spend...
Well, okay. Well, firstly, people are just different when they're talking online as opposed to, like, face-to-face. That is true. But, like, if you're sitting there talking about being naked and pouring salsa on yourself, like, I'm more interested in what was her reaction to that statement, you know, especially I'm old-fashioned, I don't move too quickly on that. What was her reaction to that, being naked and salsa?
We would talk for hours. I want to say, like, every 3 days at night. We would talk for a couple hours. And one of the conversations that was brought up is, I asked her, on first dates, do you kiss? Do you make first moves? Do you like to hold hands in the theater? I made sure to ask these questions so I knew what to expect, and all her answers suited me.
That's to make sure the answers suited me. What the? I was so prepared just to skip this. I was like, this is getting really dull. This is psychotic. This is weird. Like, I've never texted a girl and be like, do you accept first kisses on first dates? You know, do you hold hands? What level of intimacy am I allowed to portray to you? I want to make sure you are suitable for me to attend for a first date. That sounds so controlling and so weird. It's a first date. You see how it goes. You kind of see what the chemistry is. You kind of feel it out. Like this is where incels happen, you know, where like a guy says like, will you allow me to kiss you on the first date? And the girl's like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Oh, you're being so vague about it. Why can't you tell me yes or no? It's like, because we'll see. How can you plan that? How can you plan like the first kiss? It's like, you have to wait and see how the date goes. That's fucking weird, bro. You're weird.
She did say, you know, sometimes I get nervous about making first moves. She did say she does hold hands in the theater if, like, there's not a lot of people around, because she's not a PDA person. And she did say that, you know, she'll kiss on a first date.
If she's not a public display of affection person, okay, firstly, I don't know how much I believe that, because she's like she's talking about kissing and like touching your butt and sex and stuff like that on these videos, which is like, in my opinion, is kind of a public display of affection kind of thing, because you're sitting here, like, yes, you're in the privacy of your house, but you fully are aware thousands to tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of people are going to watch this. So I don't buy the not a public display of affection kind of person.
Depending. I'll let you.
None of that happened.
Yeah.
We sat and watched Get Out.
And she sat like this the whole time with her arms like on her like stomach. Like sitting like literally, she was sitting next to
On
the
her
grossest
stomach.
person in the world.
Well, yeah. Well, do you know what? It was a shoe fits.
And I, the whole time was like,
And I didn't even notice. I know. I did not pick up on it at all.
Well, maybe because she was watching a very good movie. Maybe she was engrossed in the movie, Amber. Like, it was Get Out. That's such a weird first date kind of movie. Like, Jesus
I like
Christ.
touch her leg or anything, but I like casually did. What? I tried really hard because it's like, yeah, it was the first time meeting. Yeah, it was our first date, but I felt like we liked each other, like just through communicating on the phone and through texting. I don't know.
Okay.
I read it wrong. Completely wrong. And I was like, okay. So yeah, literally all we did the whole movie was literally watch the movie, but I watched her a lot. I lived
Yeah.
When you go to the movies, when I'm paying good money to go see a movie,
Good money,
Yeah.
$5.
I'm watching the movie.
$5.
Yeah, okay. I'm so sorry that she's admitted that she comes from like poor upbringing. I'm so sorry that she wants to like get her money's worth. Jesus, Amber is jeez. Imagine retelling your first date story and you're just sounding like such a dick. You're just sounding such a dick. Yeah, it's like honestly, do I think a movie is a good first date in general? Probably not, because you're meant to sit there quietly. You're meant to sit there quietly and watch the screen. You're not meant to be being annoying for people around you, in my opinion. So, like, no, I would never do movie as a first date. I think it's a really stupid idea. Like, especially like a movie like Get Out. It's not like a romantic comedy. It's not like a boner comedy or like a scary movie or something like that. It's like a thriller. It's not what I would take someone on the first date for, and I generally wouldn't do a movie on a first date anyway. Complaining that she wants to enjoy the movie, it's just weird. I don't know. I don't get it.
That's
I'm
good
not
money.
going to play no tonsil hockey. I'm not going to
$5. That's good money. Yeah, for Amber, for some people, it probably is.
put my
Baby.
hand down nobody's pants.
No!
We watching the
Baby,
movie.
I didn't want that. I wanted a handhold. I wanted a gesture.
Wow.
I wanted you to make some type of...
I can't believe she's seriously telling off Beck for like their first dates, not being romantic enough for this fucking bullshit story time.
But
Babe.
physically, we did not know each other. We knew each other through text and phone conversation.
You're right. But
Our bodies had not met.
Okay.
But like an hour prior, and I wasn't about to be like, with a hand girl.
I wanted that hand, though. I wanted your hand so bad, and I wanted your lips.
Ugh.
And
This is what I say about the public display of affection thing. Because, like, if, like I said, I would never do a couples channel because, like, fuck me, I wouldn't because I'm not a public display of affection kind of person. I would find that very uncomfortable. Like, if I was sitting there with my girlfriend, she did that a bit. Okay, calm down, you know?
I did not believe in like necessarily going all out and doing anything. And I just felt like that wasn't the right time.
No.
for it.
Have you ever felt like a third wheel on a date before? Have you ever felt like that? I feel uncomfortable and I'm not even actually at their date because they are making this whole thing uncomfortable because there's no good humor about this thing. This is dating for 7-8 months and they're not talking about this in a funny, this is so funny and cute. Oh, she was so quirky and weird when she did it like this. It's not like that. Like Amber is like actually like putting out her issues with the first date to the internet to like shame Beck for not doing well enough and making the first move, for not being romantic enough, for not being flirty enough, to not being forward enough. It's like, bro, why don't you just leave Beck alone? Like, Jesus Christ, you're together. Shouldn't you be happy enough with that? Shouldn't you not want to like shame Beck? Because like I know at some point Beck proposes or something like that, and apparently Amber like shamed Beck for it, like the way that he proposed, like told the internet and like basically made fun of Beck for. This is exactly what she's doing right now with his first date.
The movie
So
was all Let's Get Out.
awkward.
It was all right. I kind of like expected what happened. What happened is exactly pretty much what I expected.
Really?
It was okay.
That's I'm sure. It's almost like I always call it Amber because Amber apparently, despite being like room temperature IQ, she apparently can just like guess every twist of every thriller. Always after the movie. It's never before the movie. She can never tell you before the movie what's going to happen or before she gets to the book what's going to happen. And it's always after she's doing it. She's like, yeah, I knew it was going to happen. It's like, oh, clearly, bro, it's just because you're so smart.
It was interesting. It was a little different than what I thought it was going to be, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a thriller.
So after the movie was supposed to be the end of our date. That was supposed to be it. But I didn't want it to end. Did you?
Go.
You didn't? So Dana and Destiny were supposed to actually come pick me up, but they were busy doing something, which I was like, more time with Becky. So we actually sat in her car.
Did
and
you?
moved.
Were you like super happy more time with Becky? Apparently you didn't enjoy any of this so far.
Theater parking lot for
A while.
It was easily over an hour. Easily. I did a lot of giggling. There was a lot of, so what do you want to do now?
There was.
I don't care. But what do you want to do? I don't know.
Sorry.
She has a little cough.
Yeah, I'm a little sick.
But
I
there was
noticed.
still
Thanks.
some
Thanks for being so
conversation,
condescending.
getting to know each other. But I did a lot of giggling. Because that's what I do when I'm nervous or
Wow, okay. None of this is sounding really that good.
when I really like someone.
And Amberlynn has like, 20 million different laughs.
I do.
And lately everybody's like, why are you so loud? The laughs are so different.
I'm gonna say, like, I am genuinely just bored of this now. It is like so slow paced. There's no reason. This story of we went to a restaurant, then we had then we went and saw a movie, and then we went and got something to eat afterwards. There's no reason this needs to be 17 minutes long and this passive aggressive. I am kind of done with this one.
Dana and Destiny ended up saying, we're at Walmart, so just meet us here. So we ended up meeting them there. I was expecting a goodbye kiss.
Jesus fucking Christ. It doesn't it feel like she is airing out her grievances here. Like, she is upset about Beck not performing well enough, but she was like, well, I guess I have to take Beck. Beck's the only person who's showing any interest in me. And I do need a new fucking caretaker and someone to drive me around, so... For fuck's sake, okay, fine, guess I'll take it, but... I'm stooping down for you here. I'm having to come down to your level, because you're such a bad first date. I was expecting a fucking kiss, and... So the bitch didn't even hold my hand, didn't even fucking compliment me. Fuck's, and you're just like, there's no good humor. There's no, yeah, it's so fun. It was such a silly story. Oh dear, tell them about the time we met. It's nothing like that. It's like, imagine if these two had kids. Imagine, mom, how did you guys meet? Oh, fucking, I thought your mom was going to kill herself online, so I felt like I needed to contact her so she knew someone liked her. It was like, well, surely your first date was nice. Nope, Beck, she was fucking useless. She just fucking sat there and, she was grosser than I thought she was going to be. And, she was just so fucking boring and didn't even finger blast me in the backseat of the cinema. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Were you seriously?
Oh, hell yeah. Like, just a little peck or something,
Wow,
Like
how
on the
romantic.
lips?
Like on the lips. What happened was, we were in her car.
How dare Beck be old-fashioned? Like, oh no, surely from, like, talking about her and, like, asking your itinerary of questions, it's like, well, at 7:04, will you allow hand-holding? Because I want to make sure you're suitable for me. At some point during that, shouldn't you have, like, worked out how she felt? Or unless Beck would be in a ball and being like, oh yeah, bitch, I'm gonna fucking spank you the first time I see you. Unless Beck was, like, playing up how much she does, like, public displays her affection, why were you expecting, like, a kiss?
We were in her car. Obviously, I'm on the passenger side and she's driving. And our goodbye was this. Oh, I have to go poop. And then...
Did you actually say you have to go poop? Because I wouldn't kiss you. I wouldn't kiss you then in case you, like, got too happy and, like, relaxed and it all came out of my fucking car seat and went to your outside.
She gave me a side hug.
Wait, what?
You told
Atta
me you
girl.
had to poop.
Are you serious?
Dead
Did she?
serious.
Oh my
So
god.
you were talking to...
I probably did too.
Maybe
Oh, see, that's funny and I laugh at that, but there's a little voice in my head being like, oh, she's publicly shaming Beck again. There's that little voice in the back of my head going, don't laugh at that, she's publicly shaming Beck again. It's like, oh, I guess she might be. That's the funniest thing about the story. It's the only human thing, honestly, about the story so far. But it's like, oh, is she? Yeah, I guess so.
I really hope it wasn't a lie. You were like,
You live with me now. What do you think?
yeah, it was true. It was just funny because, like, you were like, I have to hurry up and get home because I really gotta poop.
I don't have a
Atta
gallbladder.
It
girl.
was literally a side hug, and Destiny and Dana were parked behind us. So I get out of the car after saying goodbye to her, and she speeds off. I'm let down. I'm like, this girl does not like me. Like, I really thought she did not like me. Dana and Destiny goes, ooh, did you get a kiss? Because I guess our side hug looked like we kissed. And I was like,
Okay.
no.
I felt like it went really good. Like, I felt a little bit of it was a little off.
She laughs at her. Oh my god. Amber, just, I don't know. Just fucking go to, I don't know. Are there classes? Are there classes on how not to be a see you next Tuesday? I want to say it. I actually, and this is one of the circumstances where I really want to say it, but it is like the one word Google will always, like, I've asked before, I've done like the manual review thing. It's like, oh, your video's been demonetized. Do you want to have us manually review this? It's like, yes. anytime I say the see you next Tuesday word is the only time they ever give me a timestamp, and it literally is a 1 second long timestamp, and it is always just that word every single time. I feel discriminated against because I'm Irish. We say that word a lot, but it's the one time you really want to say that. It's just like, because there's no cure for being a see you next Tuesday, and she really fucking sums this up. Can you go to classes, like puppy classes, where it's like you get to socialize with other dogs? Is there anything like that we can send Amber to so she can learn how to be like not a shit human?
Word, but
That's sad. 'Cause
actually
you didn't tell
thought
me
it was
that.
good.
You didn't tell me that once.
When we were sitting there in the freaking Casa Grande, not touching our food, like coming up with small talk, and you playing with a straw,
Wow.
and then in the movie theater not speaking.
Oh my god, I'm so bored again. We're skipping again.
Kidding. I was all over you this morning.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
This is becoming a little too PG-13, isn't it?
This is why I said about the poly display of affection. Like, I'm not about poly display of affection. Well, how many people are going to watch this, honey? 100,000 people? Yeah, I was all over you this morning. Yeah. It doesn't match up for me.
13.
Little PG-13. We're going to first base. I'm touching
Wow.
your ear.
Maybe we could talk about the first time we in a different video.
Nope.
Because it hasn't actually happened yet. Based on modern reports, it actually hasn't happened yet. Jesus Christ. I just... It's why I say, like, with, like, Chantel and Amber and just, like, fucking Boogie and all these people, and it's not because of their weight or anything like that. It's because of their relationship with sex and relationships. Like, it's, like it's like, I said about Amber ages ago. I think I said something along the lines of, she can have sex right in front of me and I still think she's a virgin. Because they talk like virgins. And that's not to insult anyone who is a virgin out there. You do you. Be your time when it's your time. Who cares? Don't focus on it this much. Because if you focus on it like Amber does, like Bookie does, like Chantel does, you sound like a virgin. You look like a virgin. Because you're so weirdly obsessed with proving to people that you have sex. You know? They can come in different forms. Like Boogie, who like pays 18-year-old girls to fucking spend time with him because he is that desperate for attention and to prove that he's a super giga chat despite being a 50-year-old 600-pound man. Despite that, he still wants to pay 18-year-old girls to fucking like hang out with him because he wants to be like, guys, I totes have the sex for real. Like, or Amber, who just randomly into these conversations just inserts, by the way, we have sex, we're both going to hell because we're so sexy and naughty and sexy with the sex time. Or Chantel, who just like made up like every single one of her fucking boyfriends between Nader and Salah. And Salah's also made up. But like every single one of them had a Pringles can sized dick. There was all like fucking like 22-inch fucking girths and 46 feet long basically. Because they're all the biggest dicks you've ever fucking seen. It's like the fact that you have to go that hard makes me think all of you are fucking virgins. Because people who actually have sex, it just becomes sex. It's just like, oh, yeah, me and my girlfriend had sex the other night. Yeah, because it's just sex. It's not like, yeah, and she squatted my face, she farted. Sorry, I was thinking about Kai Bella again there. It's just, the way they talk, it just makes it sound like they don't get any action. The fact that they have to keep reminding us that they do.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Not
It's
even
our
close.
first date, first time ever meeting.
Honest to God, see the way like I'd rather watch paint dry? I feel like I would rather watch paint dry, and that's literally what the last video was.
You guys have probably heard this 10 times before, so.
They have, but who cares? They actually get the full story and actual story time. We've got more story times planned. It's just this is the one we wanted to do
You
first.
really shouldn't.
I hope you all...
Well, we get to hear the full story. It literally was the girl, like the girlfriend question thing, the how we first met. It literally was just that, but with more passive-aggressive bitch remarks. That was the only difference. It was longer, and it had more passive-aggressive bitch remarks, and a fucking bit where she said she was naked, pouring salsa on herself. That is the only difference, apart from it was 17 minutes long as opposed to a minute and a half.
all enjoying this video.
Yes.
Genuinely dog shit.
I don't know why she's laughing,
Oh,
but
that's just funny.
yeah, we
I don't know why
enjoyed
she's
it.
laughing. Really, really terrible. Yeah, God. Maybe it was just because I went straight in from the fucking watch paint dry video to this. But, like, I knew the story already. Like, I'd already heard the story. And it was just Amber being, like, insufferable. This is Christmas shopping with a bunch of exclamation points, because of course it is. This is day 10 of Vlogmas 2017. We are back. This is, I guess, another shopping one. I remember the last time I recorded, there was a bunch of hauls and shopping and stuff like that. This is Christmas shopping, though. I don't know what's going to be different about this one as opposed to the ornament shopping that was also done. And also just the random, like, walking around shopping and looking at like nutcrackers and stuff like that they did. But like everything seems to be entirely out of order. So I have no idea. I remember being very confused of like when things were filmed because half of it seemed to be filmed in November. I have no idea. Let's go.
Okay, so good morning.
This is
Becky
so
and I are about to
depressing.
go to Lexington,
Oh my
which is
God.
a few hours away, and I really like it there. It's kind of like my speed. It's more city, and there's like tons of stores, and very more modern.
What's your speed? Guys, it's so much more modern and my speed. What's your speed? Like, it's so weird hearing her say that, especially when nowadays her speed is like, well, I sit in my house all week when my mom's working, and then when my mom's off at the weekend, she comes and picks me up and takes me and my granny out to play bingo. And then I take them to the restaurant and I buy them all food. That is her speed nowadays. Like, I'm sorry, she's trying to act like she's like a big influencer. Like, I'm from California. Like, this is so small scale. It's like, you don't do anything. Even back here, like, the majority of your videos have been you sitting there doing girlfriend challenge stuff in front of your fucking sauna wall.
Modern compared to where we live. If I could choose anywhere in
Wow.
Kentucky to live, it would definitely be Lexington. I absolutely
Outstanding.
love it there. So yeah, we're gonna go spend the day there. We have to get the oil changed in the car.
I absolutely love Lexington. Well, do you know what? Maybe you could learn to drive, and maybe you could get yourself a car, and then maybe you could actually go to Lexington occasionally, and you wouldn't have to worry about Beck driving you there.
First, so we're gonna do that. I really
Amazing.
wanted to wear makeup today, but I'm actually not feeling very well. Becky just got over being sick. She still slightly
my
has a
God.
cough and such, and I keep sneezing. My throat
Okay.
feels irritated. My nose
Clearly.
is stuffy. I'm hoping it's just allergies.
Clearly. So does Amber get sick every time someone else gets sick? Like if anyone else gets like sympathy and attention, does Amber just suddenly also have that? Because it's not suspicious at all. Beck, are you sick? Oh well, me too. It's like, God, they can't even have anything.
Look.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
Hi. She loves it by the window. I have a bunch of pillows on the ground.
Notice?
Don't mind that.
Can you,
Baby over here is
can you reach down and pick them up?
blowing her nose.
She's blowing her nose. Let's get in her face. I thought you were sick. I thought you'd know that that's not a nice feeling and you wouldn't enjoy someone doing that to you. So weird. Like, genuinely, it's watching this. She seems to hate Becky. Like, she actually seems to despise Becky.
She's just ending being sick. And then this one over here too.
She's just ending being sick. I'm just starting, though. I need the sympathy right now. You don't seem sick at all. She still seems sick.
Yeah. You like the window?
Hello, cat.
So fluffy and perfect.
Do you want to brush him? Oh, Beck. Iconic.
I thought you were taking a picture.
No, I'm taking a video.
Oh.
Oh, God. No, I'm just sticking the camera in your face like I usually do. This is a healthy relationship.
Hey.
I like your
Come on,
sunglasses.
Beck.
Well, thank you.
I like your shirt.
Well, thank you. I have to run to the bedroom to get a hat.
A hat.
Okay. Why?
A headwear.
A headwear?
A headdress.
Okay, I'll meet you.
You do not need a hat. You're fine. Your hair looks okay.
Sure.
Okay, can you like take...
Who's on your shirt? I don't know who's on the shirt. I don't recognize these people.
Of course. Which?
Toilet paper. You always know it's a bad cold and you're like, I'm not even going to buy another box of tissues. I need toilet paper for this one.
If you guys are wondering. Christmas galore, hello.
Yep, I noticed.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Okay.
And Stevie Nicks.
Okay.
Okay, I had to. I hope you guys see her.
Who's Stevie Nicks? I heard someone say they could sing like Stevie Nicks. Was that? Who was that? I'm trying to remember. Was that during one of these like Vlogmas things? Because I don't know why I'd ever have heard the name Stevie Nicks before, apart from this.
Look. Rarity.
Hey, Kat.
She's looking at me like, who?
No, she's looking like, can I please escape? Please, I know Gracie's out there somewhere. I need to go and find my friend.
Hi, baby.
Oh, there's the alarms. Oh, God. We get
Mama
it. You
will
have
be
a
back.
cat.
Okay. Mama will be back.
We get it. You've
Just
got a
gonna slip my
cat.
hand.
Jesus Christ.
So this is a little room that we wait in.
So this is the little room we wait in. And I noticed. There's no signal on the TV, though. That's very unfortunate.
Her car's out there getting oil change.
Oh, my God.
She's
Crazy?
right there talking to someone.
Crazy?
And she told me just to wait in here, so.
Why copyrighted music? Yeah. Wouldn't you like want to like hang out and chat with her, or just can you not stand for that long? I would like be like, well, I'm not gonna go sit in a room by myself. That's depressing as shit. I'll stay outside and chat with you and the person. I might as well be somewhat social because it's probably better than just sitting there like a fucking loser in the wee gimp closet.
This right
Okay,
here
fantastic.
makes me so happy.
Well, at least we finally got past the I don't know how long that was. It was like, why is this the most replayed section? The people really like those songs. It was like 20 seconds straight. There's just copyright music. Like, holy shit. What makes you happy?
Tree. Oh, hi, car.
Oh,
A tree.
yeah.
Christmas tree.
Yep.
We just ate.
You are terrible at filming shit. The Christmas tree, it makes me so happy. Really? Does it? I don't know. She doesn't actually come across like someone who actually enjoys Christmas. She really doesn't. Especially like the whole Vlogmas like last year, where she just decided she wasn't going to do Vlogmas because she was pretending Vlogmas was a special thing between her and Feline, even though like her and like every single relationship she's ever had did Vlogmas.
Dinner. So now we're going to go to Target. Baby.
Oh my god.
Hey.
How's your day been?
Stop being annoying when she's
What did
driving.
you eat?
Pasta with chicken. It's
Nice.
actually tomato basil pasta.
Oh, Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
And I had some,
A lot of?
what was it, like a,
A
it
lot
was like
of?
a curry thing, and I didn't like it very much.
I like something, like a curry thing. I think you know what you eat. Come on.
Pretty tree.
you have?
Yes.
Oh
What
my
do you do,
god.
babe?
The tree's to your right. Can you not turn? Can you not twist?
Go over here.
Okay.
Turn in, yeah. Yay, we're going.
Amber senses her way to Target. Oh, is that why she likes Lexington so much? Because there's a Target there. Ah, exciting.
To Target, I'm so excited. Every time we come to Lexington, like Target is pretty much the main reason.
Really?
Super,
Really
super
sad.
excited.
I don't know. Like I've never been to a Target. I've been into a Walmart before. I've never actually been to a Target before. Is Target like magic? Is it like worth like a 2.5 hour drive? Try to remember, a 2.5 hour drive would get me down to Dublin, and I'd be on my way back.
And then you're just gonna keep going straight, and then you'll see
Yep.
Target's over like this way.
Yep.
And like down that way is there's like Ross's and
Really?
stuff. Yeah,
Has Beck never been there? Like, why are you trying to direct? Like, surely Beck's been here. Like, at some point. Like, also, doesn't Beck, like, live in Kentucky? Wouldn't they, like, know the way around probably better than Amber would? Who's, like, a blow-in? Like, I'm sure, like, is this the first time? Is this your first Target date? This is so romantic. I'm glad we're included.
Target. Target! Yay.
Wow.
So yeah, just turn right here. We're mainly here because we have a few more Christmas gifts we want to get. And
Pretty
plus,
empty.
I just feel like
We want to get, you said you were all done with the Christmas shopping. You said you were done ages ago because you planned so far ahead. It's so weird suddenly you need to get Christmas gifts.
looking around. Sometimes it's nice just to look around. Don't you
Is
agree,
it?
babe?
I do agree.
Yes.
Yep. Sometimes it is nice to
I
get
feel
out of the
like
house.
this little fidget spinner
Fidget
thing
spinners.
is gonna get real old real quick.
Do you know what? She called that one, like everyone in the entire world called that one because it was fucking obvious it was a trend. But yep, do you know what? It is kind of weird to see these things again. Do these things still exist?
I will say that I have bought one for myself,
Of course you have.
but I've never used it really.
Of course you bought one for yourself. It was a trend. you are the gullible idiot who just goes along with every trend.
This one's pretty cute. I
Is
don't
it?
know.
I just don't see the point
I
of
just feel
it.
like-
It's just like,
This whole trend is getting very like.
oh my god, don't those mini brands. But you know, you won't be able to talk shit about mini brands in 6 years.
Non-existent, so I don't know why they're still selling these.
Okay.
Okay, this is something.
Fidget cube. I've
Oh,
heard
I've
about
never
those
seen
as
before.
well.
A
No.
fidget cube. I've never actually played with one of these.
Outstanding.
This.
What age was she been here now? It's 2007. So she would be what, like 27ish, 28, 26, something like that. Like, I haven't played with this fidget cube. It's like, yeah, probably because it's for children. That's probably why you haven't played with it.
Is a bit appealing, and they're
Really?
super cute.
Why?
I'm a very fidgety person, so.
Are you?
Okay.
You don't seem to be. Like, you never really actually seem to be fidgeting with anything, except when you're reminded that you're a fidgety person, and you're like, oh yeah, sorry guys, just, I had to take the pen lid off and on again, it's so exciting, sorry, I'm such a fidgeter, guys. You're not, you're just like weird and just like to be different.
So why is my choker backwards?
Oh
I
my
must have had a
god,
field
crazy.
day. It's not open.
God, imagine back in the day when like her choker was loose enough that it actually was able to move around on her neck.
Baby. Here,
Okay.
just take this bag.
Take this, slave woman. Yes, mistress. Did they get Cards Against Humanity? I think I saw that in the bag.
I must have had a field day up in freaking. Yes, not opening for some reason.
Yeah, not open for some reason. Calm down. I'm sure Beck will get to it in just a second. Princess, I'm sure she'll rush there to open it, even though you're also making her carry the groceries, but you're also wanting her to open the car at the same time. But you know, it's absolutely fine. Why is she always just such a bitch?
In Target because my choker is crooked. But yeah,
So?
Target is great. We got some stuff. I wanted more, but I think this is
I wanted more, but... what do you mean by that? Was that a but I couldn't afford it kind of thing? Or was it a Beck wanted to fucking leave and go home?
the last stop for the night.
Five
We're going to
Below.
Five
Oh, I've seen
Below.
that before.
Becky's never been here before. I love this
also haven't
place.
been.
So Becky loves the sunglasses. So
God,
she's gonna
fucking, I'm having awful PTSD flashbacks to her recent content, which is like 80% fucking sunglasses shopping.
look at those. As for me, I'm just overwhelmed.
Wandering around.
I want to look at everything.
TY? Are those TY? Isn't that like Beanie Babies? God.
Oh my gosh, look how cute!
Oh, Jack
the
Skellington.
skeleton.
Oh my God.
With a Santa hat, which is exactly what I wanted to do to my pumpkin. Oh
Crazy.
my gosh.
Why didn't you do that? Why can't you just, why is there just a shit over there? Oh my God, Salah's here. Why don't you just get a Santa hat then and do it?
So, does
That's a
anyone need
big
a stocking?
stocking.
Because
Big old boy.
I have one about 50,000 feet long. Okay, so we are finally home. I don't know if you guys can see, but
I can't.
Rarity is
Oh,
right here,
yep.
and she's
Hey,
been waiting
Rarity.
for Mama. Like, if you guys remember in the beginning of my vlog, which I'm sure you do, when I was showing her through the window, you see
I love she like is convinced herself that the animals really fucking like her, when all of the animals just seem to like Beck more.
walking. She was waiting. So Becky and I have been home.
I was
for
right, it was Cards
quite
Against Humanity.
some time, and we're currently playing Cards Against Humanity with just the two of us. How's that possible?
Why is that possible? Jesus
Girl,
Christ.
we
Get
got
some
our ways. We have
friends!
figured this shiz out.
So lame.
But let me show them that card. The one that
God.
we did. We got the bigger, blacker box, which actually comes with blank cards.
Yes,
So we
yeah, we're all aware how Cards Against Humanity work. No, but how are you, I want you to explain that to me. How are you doing it where it's just the two of you? That doesn't really make, like, any sense. Because isn't there, like, the master guy who, like, is the one who, like, picks the winner? How the fuck do you do that when there are two of you? Something had a little lamb whose something was white as snow. Oh, I can't wait for the racial undertones.
in our own. Isn't that so cool? We were able to
Is
make
it?
40 of our own white cards
Wow.
and 10 of our own black cards. And
Crazy.
we also have a lot of the expansion packs, and I just ordered more online.
Fantastic. Well, how about you, like, I don't know, go out there and find some friends to play it with? Maybe, so you don't just have to sit there and play two-person fucking Cards Against Humanity. Maybe you don't need all the expansion packs if it's just the two of you.
This game is really good for when we go over to her family's house, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Her family digs this. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're about to go to bed. So I just wanted
So
to say
exciting.
goodnight. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, that was a very, very dramatic, very sudden ending. I guess you just have to worry about it being over 8 minutes long since you played 20 seconds of copyrighted music. So there's no way that was getting monetized either way nowadays. I guess we're just going straight on to the next one. That was a very kind of short and sweet video. It wasn't really a lot to it. Let's go. And actually, guys, that is the end of the video, though, because I realized I had too much content. Going on to the next one, I'm going to try and get this changed up, so hopefully this won't happen too much in the future. But that's going to be it, guys. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.